God for bringing him into the world. That's right. Because people be like, why did you bring him here if you knew he was going this and he was going that? And like, that's stupid. And then people said stuff like, she kept having babies till she had a child or a sick baby. And that is cruel. People are mean. Like, I'm married and I can have as many babies as I want, for one. For two, he was a wonderful surprise. 3, I'm paying for my child. I'm not living off the government. All my children. I'm paying for all my children. Like, so whoever I bring into the world, as long as you ain't got to pay for it.
When it comes to incredible talent and a life filled with unforgettable moments, Keke Wyatt has a story that stands out. Known for her powerful voice and emotional performances, she has built a successful career while facing many personal challenges along the way. Over the years, she has experienced both great achievements and difficult struggles, but through it all, she has continued to move forward with strength and determination. For many people, Keke is more than just a singer. She is a mother, a survivor, and a woman who has never been afraid to speak her truth. Her life has included successful music projects, public relationships, personal heartbreak, and the responsibility of raising a large family. Despite the obstacles she has faced, she has remained focused on her children, her career, and the causes that matter most to her. Keke has often said that being a mother is one of the most important parts of her life. She believes motherhood has shaped her into the person she is today. She started her music career while raising children and has continued performing and building her career while caring for her family. Even when people told her that having children would slow her down or prevent her from achieving her goals, she proved them wrong.
Golly, what was I thinking? I always said when I was a little girl that I wanted a lot of children. I used to always say, Mommy, I'm going to have between 8 and 10. Well, I'm at 11, so we'll see what the rest brings of life. I think I'm going to do one more. I keep saying one more, and I done did one more. Let's see, Wyatt, Bella, Kendall, Kiraya, Kizadang. That was 4 kids ago. I love being a mama. If I wasn't a mommy, I don't think I would be who I am today. Started my career with children, with a child, and I'm still in my career with 11 kids. After they told me, well, if you have a baby, you're not going to be able to do what you need to do.
Her journey began in Indianapolis, Indiana, where she was raised in a deeply religious family. Music played a major role in her childhood. Coming from a family of gospel singers, she grew up surrounded by songs, church performances, and strong musical influences. Singing was not just a hobby in her household, it was a way of life. Her parents were gospel musicians who helped nurture her talent from an early age. As a young girl, Keke quickly showed signs of having a special gift. People around her noticed the emotion and power in her voice long before she became famous. By the age of 5, she was already singing in church and impressing audiences with her natural ability. When she turned 10, Keke took another important step in her musical journey by recording her first gospel song. That experience gave her a glimpse of what her future could become. Although gospel music remained close to her heart, she also developed a love for R&B music. She enjoyed combining the soulful influence of her upbringing with modern sounds and styles. Her career reached a new level when she was just 15 years old. In 2001, she collaborated with Avant on the hit duet, My First Love. The song gained significant attention and introduced her to a much wider audience. Almost overnight, she became one of the most promising young voices in R&B.
Know something, America? When you 8 months pregnant and you got a child sick in and out of the hospital and your husband got the nerve to tell you that he wants a divorce because he says that you're an emotional wreck. He says that from the very beginning, you never trusted me and all that kind of stuff.
Working with Avant proved to be a major turning point in her career. Their chemistry as performers connected with listeners, and songs such as Nothing in This World became fan favorites. These collaborations highlighted Keke's impressive vocal range and showed that she could compete with some of the best singers in the industry. As her popularity grew, many people believed she had an incredibly bright future ahead of her. However, while her professional life was flourishing, her personal life was becoming increasingly complicated. At the age of 18, Keke married Ramat Morton, who was working as her road manager at the time. Their relationship initially appeared promising, and together they welcomed 3 children. Unfortunately, the marriage soon faced serious difficulties. Over the years, Keke has spoken openly about the challenges she experienced during that relationship. Reports of
You got my shoe.
Open it.
Oh my God. Yeah.
conflict, emotional struggles, and physical confrontations brought unwanted attention to her personal life. One incident in particular became national news when Keke was involved in a highly publicized altercation with Ramat. The situation dramatically changed public perceptions of her and added another layer of complexity to her growing fame. For a young woman trying to balance success, family responsibilities, and public scrutiny, the experience was incredibly difficult. Nevertheless, she continued moving forward and focused on creating a better future for herself and her children. In 2009, after years of challenges, Keke and Ramat officially ended their marriage. The divorce marked the conclusion of a painful chapter in her life. Although the separation was emotionally difficult, it also gave her the opportunity to start over and rebuild her life on her own terms. Rather than allowing the experience to define her, she used it as motivation to become stronger. Not long after her divorce, Keke found love again and married Michael Jammer Ford. Their relationship brought both happy moments.
In a breath, I'm a legend. If I'm a legend, I need Grammys, I need, I need music award, I need all these things. It needs to happen.
And new challenges. Together, they expanded their family and welcomed more children. However, like many relationships in the public eye, their marriage experienced periods of tension and hardship. At one point during one of Keke's pregnancies, the couple faced serious issues that eventually became public knowledge. Throughout these personal struggles, Keke remained dedicated to her role as a mother. Raising 11 children while maintaining a successful career is no small task. It requires patience, sacrifice, and endless commitment. Despite the demands of her busy life, she has consistently placed her family at the center of her priorities. One of the most difficult experiences she faced was supporting her son after he was diagnosed with leukemia. Watching a child battle a serious illness is a challenge no parent wants to endure. The experience deeply affected Keke and inspired her to become an advocate for families dealing with health and special needs challenges. She began using her platform to spread awareness, offer encouragement, and support others facing similar situations. Over the years, Keke Wyatt has shown remarkable resilience. Whether dealing with personal hardships, family responsibilities, or the pressures of the entertainment industry, she has continued to rise above adversity. Her journey is a powerful example of perseverance, faith, and determination. In 2012, she introduced another side of her personality when she joined the cast of R&B divas, Atlanta. Her honesty, humor, and larger-than-life personality quickly made her a favorite among viewers. Fans appreciated seeing a more personal side of the singer, and the show allowed her to connect with audiences in a completely new way. Today, Keke Wyatt remains an inspiring figure whose life story is filled with both victories and challenges. From a talented young girl singing in church to a successful artist, devoted mother, and advocate, she has built a legacy that extends far beyond music. Her story continues to inspire people who admire her strength, authenticity, and ability to overcome life's toughest obstacles while never giving up on her dreams. When Keke Wyatt joined the reality television series R&B Divas, Atlanta, she quickly became one of the show's most talked-about stars. The series followed talented female singers as they balanced their careers, family responsibilities, and personal struggles. It was the perfect platform for Keke to show viewers who she really was beyond the music. From the moment she appeared on screen, Keke stood out. Her strong personality, honesty, and confidence made her impossible to ignore. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind, even when her opinions created tension with other cast members. While some viewers were drawn to the drama, Many admired her willingness to be herself without worrying about what others thought. One of the reasons fans connected with Keke was her authenticity. In an industry where many celebrities carefully manage their public image, Keke showed both her strengths and weaknesses. She allowed viewers to see the real person behind the fame. Whether she was performing on stage, spending time with her family, or dealing with disagreements, she remained genuine and unapologetic. Her disagreements with fellow cast members often attracted media attention, but there was much more to her story than reality TV drama. Keke challenged common stereotypes about women in the entertainment industry. She proved that a woman could be a successful artist while also being a devoted mother and wife. She showed that women do not have to fit into society's expectations to be successful. Some of her most memorable moments on the show came when viewers saw different sides of her personality. One moment she could have everyone laughing with her humor and outspoken comments, and the next she could be sharing emotional struggles that revealed her vulnerable side. Fans appreciated this balance because it made her relatable. She wasn't trying to appear perfect. Instead, she showed that everyone faces challenges, regardless of their success. The show gave audiences a deeper understanding of Keke's life and helped strengthen her connection with fans. Many people saw themselves in her experiences, which made her even more respected within the R&B community. Outside of television and music, Keke has used her experiences to support causes that are close to her heart. One of the issues she speaks about most passionately is domestic violence awareness. Having survived abuse during her first marriage, she understands the pain and fear that many victims experience. Rather than remaining silent, Keke chose to use her voice to help others. She has supported organizations that work to prevent domestic violence and assist survivors. Through interviews, public appearances, and personal stories, she has helped bring attention to an issue that affects millions of people around the world. Her advocacy goes beyond simply raising awareness. By sharing her own journey, she has encouraged others to seek help and believe that healing is possible. Many survivors have found comfort and strength in her story because it shows that difficult experiences do not have to define a person's future. Keke has often emphasized that speaking out is not just about her own healing. She wants others to know they are not alone and that support is available.